Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Y'all, I've been missing my yoga practice. Like, right now I'm still expanding my space so that I can continue to do yoga because I miss it so bad. My body misses it. So, yeah, y'all see me stretching and just working it out. That's just the energy flowing, y'all. And if y'all hear these chickens and roosters and stuff in the back, I'm in the country. I'm in the country visiting my grandma right now. So she's deep in the country, y'all. Deep. So ignore them. But finding my own integrity, inner integrity has been such like a uphill battle. Like it's the climb, Miley Cyrus. And I feel like I finally just grasped a hold on it. I have to know like how my brain works is I have to know the why behind things for me to like understand and understand and overstand. I have to know the why. And sometimes that can be a downfall in this on this path. Sometimes that can work against you because you don't always need to know the why for everything. Sometimes you're not gonna know why. Whew. Sometimes you just ain't never gonna know why. But in this case, when it comes to me and my inner everything that goes on within here, within me, I need to know why. So, um, I feel like I just found out that why. I recently just went through an experience where I was manifesting something and um I felt like I did everything right. Like I was aligning, I was putting myself in the energy of it. Like I'm speaking it out, I'm writing it out, I'm visualizing it before I go to bed. Like I'm having dreams about it. And, you know, everything started becoming aligned. Like the universe was meeting me halfway and all that stuff. And, the whole magic of it all. I don't know if you never experienced it before, then you probably not gonna know what I'm talking about. But yeah, the whole 9 yards. I just I had like such an alignment and then I fumbled it. I fumbled it and I was like, how the fuck did I fumble it? And I self sabotaged. Basically, I self sabotaged. I self sabotaged. So it hurt. Like it hurt personally because it was like there's nobody that fucked this up but me. There was nobody but me that fucked it up. So I had to sit with that for like the entire month of September. Yep, sure did. I sure did. And September has been such a pivotal month, like a month of like huge endings and closings and all this stuff. And the 999 portals we've been going through, and if y'all don't know what that is, that's basically just the dates adding up to just 999. Like 2025, the year itself is a 9 year for everyone. And on top of that, when I do my calculations for my personal year, the numerology behind my personal year is a 9 year this year. Last year was my 8 year. This year is my 9 year, and 2026 will be my 1 year. So you can only imagine how much, with this year coming to a close, how much I'm closing out. Now, when I say 999 portals, the month September is a 9. September 9th was a 9, and then 2025 equals 9. So that is 999 on that day. And that portals don't just last for a day. When we say portal, we mean portal. It opens up. So it's lasting through the entire month of September, and probably pretty much the rest of this year, if you ask me. But yeah, and so today is also a 9 day. 9/27, 2 plus 7 equals 9. 2025, that's a 9. So 999. We're just sandwiched between two 999 portals. And 999 represents closings and endings and deaths and rebirths. So I know everybody's going through one or two of them, or a lot of them deep, deep. I'm talking about 10 years plus 10 years ago, cycles coming to a close. Like, that's how I feel, honestly. And that's honestly the energy I've been within and dwelling within and like working through, growing through, moving through. Um, so yeah, and it's honestly been a lot. Like, it's been a lot, and I'm just, I feel like I've tried to record this video multiple times, and I just couldn't get the words out. Like, I don't know, it just was, the energy wasn't flowing. Um, just it wasn't flowing, and I think that's because I just was still in the tunnel. Like, I had to come out on the other end of the tunnel for me to bring the truth and the light to you guys. Like, um I feel like, now I have all the answers. Now I have all, at first, before, all I was having was questions, and there's a little bit of brain fog and confusion, and now the truth has been revealed to me. So here I am to share the truth and nothing but the truth and the whole truth with you. So, with that being said, the Lover's card, right? I was shuffling and I pulled out the Lover's card. I hadn't pulled the Lover's card in like a long time. So I was like, what's the deeper meaning behind the Lover's card? Because I know it's not just love. Is that a butterfly? Y'all seen that? Y'all seen that? I'm gonna have to rewind this back. I'm gonna have to watch this later and see what that was. Because I think that was a butterfly. All good things, all good things. Yeah, so I pulled the Lover's card, and this is where it clicked for me. I pulled the Lover's card, and I went on YouTube to search for the deeper meaning, because I'm still honestly learning tarot, and I know a lot of the cards. There's a lot of meanings to learn, like, just by heart, and I know a lot of them by heart. The Lover's card, I never just took out the time to like just learn the deeper meaning behind it. So it was an intuitive, like, yeah, look this up, look this card up. So I did, and shout out to the Brent. So it's spelled like BRYNTH. The Brent. It's like the labyrinth, but just the Brent. The ending of the word labyrinth. Shout out to her, because she really like helped me put the pieces together, and I really needed to know this information to move forward, like, in integrity. So if I'm looking down, y'all, I'm looking at my notes. So the Lover's card is also the Gemini card. That's the duality, the yin yang, the harmony. And like I said, I've been struggling with integrity, and it's not just integrity, but it's integrity where it counts on the inside. Like when it comes to integrity in any other aspect of life, like I got that shit on lock. I'm a Leo. 99% of my actions or my choices that I make is ruled by my heart. Like I don't really make any decisions unless my heart is on board. I don't make I don't move forward unless my heart is co-signing, you know? It can't just be a brain decision, like, so but where it counts is where it was messing me up at. I was experiencing self-sabotage and I was wondering why. Why did I self-sabotage myself? How did I self-sabotage myself? It was all in alignment and I fucked it up. And I was beating myself up about it like really bad. Like internally. My internal dialogue got shot. Like I was like fucked. I was fucked. Like I was in my head about it. Like it was affecting my nervous system. And I've been really working hard on my nervous system and keeping my nervous system like, at peace and because hey, the body remembers, and when your nervous system is messed up, that's pretty much your reality. Like you're feeling, your internal is messed up. Your inner world is like going through it. So I started feeling like ever since I self sabotage myself, I started feeling fear and just fear and like doubt and like worry and like I don't like those feelings. I don't. Now I'm sure nobody does, but yeah, I don't like feeling that within like at all. So finding my inner integrity means to me that am so clear on my motivations. I'm so clear on my values. I'm so clear on my principles, and um, nothing can shake that. Like nothing can make me compromise my values, and that's what integrity means to me. That's what it means. It means to be unshakable in who you are at your core, and nobody can make you compromise that. When you're compromising your core values, like you're like sabotaging yourself, and that's what I learned. um and it took me a while to learn this. Like, so my thing was I was compromising my own inner integrity for my fears, and that was hard to pinpoint. It was hard to pinpoint. It was hard to like um it was an inner battle. It was an inner battle. That's pretty much how I can describe it. So I'm still integrating, parts of my shadow self, and so we can all move as one. Okay, higher self, shadow self. We got to be working together. Like it's all parts of me, and I learned on this spiritual journey to not disown parts of you because I used to be. It used to be, I'm disowning these parts of myself, like my shadow self. Like I'm ignoring it. I'm pushing it away. I'm not pushing it away anymore. I am integrating, and I feel like that's even harder than pushing it away, but it's worth it because it's like, my shadow self is only trying to protect me because she's been protecting me this far and this long. The part of myself that had to like, survive and like move out of survival mode or fear, or when I was experiencing lack, it was like, I have to make certain choices that's not really in my integrity, but it's keeping me safe, it's keeping me fed, it's keeping me, comfortable, it's keeping me sane even. um so I respect her. Like I respect that part of myself. Like, yeah, it was needed. It was needed, but now it's not needed anymore. And I feel like it's been hard for me to like let go of her. It's been hard for me to like just release that part of me, like, or integrate that part of me, or tell that part of me like, hey, I appreciate you for, you know, being so gangster and cutthroat, but I don't, to protect me, but I don't need you to protect me anymore. I got it from here. I got it from here. So, whew, y'all, this video is kind of uncomfortable. It's just hard for me to talk about, but that's good. That means I'm letting that energy out. So I'm gonna just keep going. What she was saying in the video when she was explaining the lover's card was to do not entertain connections that compromise or violate your own principles, your own integrity, your own values, and what matters at your core to you. Don't compromise that for people. And I don't compromise that for people, but I've been compromising it for myself, if that makes sense. Like, I've been compromising it for my fears. And that's where I messed up the last time when I was in the space that I'm trying to get to now, if that makes sense. Like, when I was in the space that I that spirit placed me in to thrive, I moved out of survival mode and I self-sabotage a lot of my opportunities. I did. Yep. I self-sabotage a lot of my opportunities for, like, because I just thought that I needed to move out of like survival mode, but really it was me moving out of fear and desperation. And when you move out of fear and desperation, you're not, there's parts of you that's not moving as one force, you know? There's parts of you that's not all on board. Like, you're you're not moving from a higher place either. You're not moving from like your God space, your God mind. You're not moving from the God within you. So that's been fucking me up so bad. Like, y'all, ooh, I can't even breathe. Let me just breathe for a second. So it just, this is really like a growth spot for me. Like, this is really like major growth for me. Cause ain't no telling how long I've been moving like this. Um, yeah, I'm really proud of myself too. Um, I feel like it was a different ball game for me to be, for me to find that within myself and make some changes. Like, it's different when it's external and when it's with other people. Like, you can just, stop. When it's internal, it's like damn, like, I have to get a grip. Like, I have to get a grip on this part of myself, or I'm gonna lead myself astray. I'm gonna lead myself in the wrong path, and you are in charge of the life that you're leading. So it was also a space that I had to grow through, where I had to know that I had to stop blaming other people. I had to stop looking outward and saying that my outward experiences happen just because. Like, it's never just because, it's because of you. I had to take full accountability for my choices in the past that I chose. And that was like real pivotal, real transformative for me. I had to clean up my act. I had to um I had to stop compromising because compromise creates an energetic wobble, an imbalance within your life, within your energy. When you're compromising those core values, it creates ooh, the image I just got, the image that just popped in my head was, if you watch that movie Inside Out, the first one, you know how Joy and them, they had to find her core values, or they had to find the core parts of herself. And I think no, they got lost within Riley, and she started losing her core values, and her whole inner world started breaking down. You know that scene where, that's literally the scene I just saw, when her whole world was crashing down, like that was a great movie. Like both of those, Inside Out and Inside Out 2. Inside Out 2 made me cry. I'm not gonna lie. I was in the theaters crying. And I forgot who I watched it with. I forgot who I watched the movie with, but yeah, I was in theaters crying, boo-hooing, because I'm like, why they didn't tell me this when I was a child? Um, but yeah, that scene where the different aspects of Riley started crumbling down, crashing down, and Joy and them was literally running from her for their lives. That's what happens when you compromise parts of your core self. It just makes your inner world start crashing down. It creates a wobble in the foundation. The foundation starts crumbling. So my foundation was crumbling. Am I'm currently in the process of rebuilding my foundation, my inner foundation. And I love that for me. I love that for me because yeah. Um yeah, so and the difference is when you're fully integrated, when all parts of you are fully integrated, which is integrity. I didn't know that. I didn't know integration meant integrity. I didn't know being fully integrated meant integrity. Like, y'all could have just said that. No, I'm just playing. But nah, I'm serious because yeah, I didn't know being fully integrated or integrating your shadow meant moving in integrity, moving fully in integrity, making choices, the same choices that shape our reality, that shape our futures, is is based off of you moving in integrity, and is based off of you being fully integrated. Well, that makes sense. Well, that makes sense for my life and everything. Now that made some sense. And baby, when I understood that, when I overstood that, I feel like I truly shifted some shit. So being fully integrated and moving from integrity within means all of me moving at in one place. Like when I'm aligning, when they say align to the timeline you want to be on. When you're aligning, that's sacred alchemy, man. That's sacred alchemy. Like when you're aligning yourself, when you're aligning, you're purposefully putting yourself in a space, in an energetic space, and in a physical space, and in a mental space, like mind, body, and wait. Mind, spirit. Wait, no, it first. This is how it goes. This is the actual order. It's your spirit, your soul tells your mind what to do, then your mind tells your body what to do. So It starts in the ethers, in the spiritual realm. Then it gets to the mind. Okay, the mental realm. Then it gets to the physical realm. So that's how you're aligning. Like you have to be all on one accord when you're moving in alignment. Like you have to be one band, one sound. Shout out Bob Marley, one band, one sound. You have to be moving as one movement, as one force. One force. I wasn't moving as one force. Parts of me were scattered. Parts of me were scattered, y'all. And it was the parts of me that was trying to protect me, but now it's harming me in this day and time. Like, and this point of my life where I'm growing and I'm pivoting and I'm moving to greater heights and I'm, rising to my highest timeline and I'm rising to my higher self, moving out of scarcity, moving out of desperation, moving out of fear. Because what happened was I moved out of fear. I moved out of fear. What if I don't get it? I need to make sure I get it. Like, I need to make sure because of my physical realm that was going on was making me scared. Because I could sense, and I always sense things that happen long before they show up in the physical. That's the thing. When you dream a lot and your dreams telling you what's up that's gonna happen in the physical, it tells you early. It tells you early, like a month in advance at least for me. You be knowing, you be feeling what's gonna happen, what's gonna take place in the physical before it even comes. And it was scaring me. It was scaring me. And I started moving out of fear because I'm thinking, hey, I need to be on this timeline by this date. I need to be here. I need to be here when this takes place because my dreams already warned me because of my empathic abilities. That's pretty much how I can word it because my inner knowing, because my God self, my God within knew and let me know and gave me a heads up like, hey, this is what's about to take place. Get in alignment. And I fucked it up because parts of myself were moving out of fear. Woo! That feels good to get off the chest. Oh, I need to drink of water. Parts of me were moving out of fear and it fucked me up. It fucked my alignment up completely. Not completely, because I'm still recalibrating. I'm still in alignment right now. I'm still in alignment. I'm still getting back to the bag. I'm still getting to the bag. I had to realign myself because it shifted me so far off. Like I'm supposed to be here and going straight down the narrow path, right? I didn't shift it so far off. Like I didn't shift it so far off. Now I'm like this is the path. I'm like right here. I'm like almost there. I'm like almost. So yeah, this is yeah. So integrity, right? Moving as one, mind, body, and soul. Working together, not against one another. If you have one part of yourself not in agreement, like if your heart and your mind is on two different accords, you're not in alignment. You're not moving in alignment. You're actually self-sabotaging and you're actually having a war within. So that just gave me another download. I think that's for another video down. Let me write that down. Yeah. These mosquitoes, y'all. So Not that I wrote that down. I had to get that down. I had to get that download down before I forget. Because when it comes, it just comes. Like it comes fast. So um right. So yeah, I was shifted so far off the trajectory of my path, like that quick. That quick. Now not moving in integrity would be moving against yourself, moving in pieces. So you're not moving as one force. Integrity is moving as one force, and not being in integrity is moving in pieces. Like now you're like this. Now you're scattered. Like now you're a piece of you is over here, and your mind and your heart is doing this, but then um your shadow self over here plotting something else, or your heart is over here and moving this way with your soul, and then your mind and your shadow self was doing this over here. They're plotting together. So yeah, that's pretty much what I was going through. Hey, I'm human. I'm God trying to navigate a human experience the best way I can, to be completely honest with you. So not moving in integrity creates self-sabotage immediately. Immediately. It creates self-sabotage. So self-sabotage is, my notes, you're pulling yourself out of your own alignment. That's pretty much the definition of self-sabotage. You're pulling yourself out of your own chosen path. Your own destined and called trajectory. You're shifting your own timeline. Like you're the timeline, you're delaying your timeline. Even the timeline that you're supposed to be on, you're delaying it because you're self-sabotaging, because all parts of you are moving as one. So you don't want to self-sabotage to the point, like you don't want to self-sabotage at all, because you're now like pulling your own self, because free will, right? Free will, free will, free will. You're pulling your own self out of your own chosen path, your own called trajectory that you initially felt called to in the first place. Thus, you're delaying your own path by pulling yourself out of alignment. Thus, self-sabotage equals delayed success. So that leads me to believe, and that leads me to know that the universe never tells you no. It's always yes or it's not right now. It's yes or it's not right now. It's never no. It's never no. It's never no. It's either not right now or yes. And the reason why it be not right now is because you haven't aligned. You haven't aligned. Like simply put, you haven't aligned. You haven't. Parts of yourself are scattered. So self-sabotage equals delayed alignment and delayed success. Moving right along. Then I started asking myself, how am I blocking myself from alignment? How am I violating my own sense of integrity? Like what's right and what's true to me? What's true to me in my core? You know what's true to you in your core because you can feel it. The body tells you first before your mind even has the chance to rewrite the story. Your body gets the first hit. Your body feels it first. Your nervous system feels it first. Your gut feels it first. That's why they say gut feeling. That's why they say your first brain is in your gut. It gets hit first before your brain can even rewrite this story, rewrite what you're feeling. That's how you know. You know, you know, you know, you know, but you're just battling with your mind. So, you're battling with your mind because of your physical circumstance or your physical, your external reality. That's why you don't really pay. What you see with these is like last. The 3D is last. What you see with this is first. The spiritual is first. What you see with the 3D eyes, with these eyes, or is most likely an illusion. Like, it really is. It's an illusion. It's an illusion because what you see with this is first. What you see with this is first. Okay? So,
my bad, y'all. A friend called me while I was ending the video. And this is a whole nother day. So, yeah, but basically, there comes a point where you just have to like ask yourself, what part of me right now needs to be integrated right now? And sit with yourself, listen for an answer from your mind, from your heart, from your body, from the God within, and from your shadow. Especially from your shadow, because if your shadow is anything like mine, she's a sneaky bitch. Okay, you gotta catch her mid-act, because she's a sneaky bitch. Okay? So ultimately, get crystal clear on what parts of yourself, what all parts of yourself are saying to you. Get crystal clear on what all parts of yourself are saying to you so that you're able to move forward energetically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, all in one direction. Okay? One band, one sound, one force. Okay? All this separation going on, it's gotta stop. It's gotta stop. It has to come to an end, even within yourself. Right? Okay? Okay, so I love y'all, and thank you